So, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this. You guys probably have, if you keep up with the TBC lore and everything like that. But Zul'Aman is coming out on the 22nd of March. The new Zul'Aman raid will unlock on the 24th at 3 p.m. PDT. So that's like midnight or something like that for EU. So that's when the new thing is coming out. So if you want to get into TBC, if you want to get into the memes and like actually are thinking about coming back to it, it's actually a perfect time because there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be a lot easier for you to catch up in terms of gear, itemizations, and everything. Like Zul'Aman is like, imagine Karazhan, but just way, way easier to get gear in, right? And like way more like available for everybody, right?
Thank you for your patronage.
It's on a 3-day reset, by the way. But yeah, guys, Zul'Aman coming out on the 24th. So the patch is coming out on the 22nd, and the actual raid is on the 24th, right? So that's the second to the last patch, or like a phase rather, in TBC. The release of the content update for Burning Crusade Classic provides a variety of changes to help you prepare for your adventures within the heart of the one-time capital of the Mani tribe, Zul'Aman. All Outland dungeons now have adjusted to their final reduced difficulty state. Heroic dungeon keys now required Honored, down from Revered. Seafear has made their way to the World's End Tavern in Shatrat, offering players who are revered with Keepers of Time to teleport to the Caverns of Time in Tanaris. So basically, if you're trying to get into TBC and you're wondering, like, is it worth it? Do I want to get into it or not? This is a perfect opportunity. Everything is gonna be like easy mode. You'd only have to farm to Honored to do Heroics, which is pretty massive because you can farm, you know, badges from Heroics. You can do a lot of gear farming in Heroics. You get a free teleport to Tanaris, so you can go do the Tanaris things, like do Caverns of Time. It's actually like very, very, very easy to get into TBC now. If it wasn't even before, it's even more now, right? Yeah, reducing the difficulty, I don't really know in regard to which raids this is, or like which dungeons this is. I assume there is some maybe dungeons where it's like a little bit difficult and some bosses have been nerfed, but I'm not sure why they would really do that. I don't really feel like any of the dungeons does need nerfing, but yeah. It's literally, it's 30%. Maybe is it Black Furnace? Black Furnace, right? Maybe that one, right? Try doing Black Furnace Heroic. Okay, yeah, that one is maybe, is it called Black Furnace? Am I insane? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there is like some dungeons, right? That's like maybe needs a little bit, but in regards to that, maybe not. Not Black Furnace, Blood Furnace. Okay, I'm like out of my mind today. Blood Furnace. Okay, so that's happening. Yeah, I could see why Blood Furnace would need a nerf, but Blood Furnace is just dumb, right? I mean that's like that. It's not even the bosses. It's like only one part in Blood Furnace that's difficult, and that's the point whenever you go to the boss with all the orcs, with all the prisons, right? And you released all the orcs. That's difficult. Rest of the thing is not hard at all. You know, it's so easy. But yeah, regardless though, let me Okay, Magtheridon's Black Sack of Gems and Geocrafted Brilliant Glass can now obtain epic gems. Note that the existing Brilliant Glasses are previously looted. Unopened Black Gems will not obtain epic gems. Okay, so I guess people are gonna do like Magtheridon, like hard rest gem runs, or like maybe whatever they want to do with that, right? Okay. Even though other treasures like 3 times harder than any raid bosses. That's fair enough, I get that. Primal Nether and Nether Vortices are no longer soulbound, and Nether Vortices can be purchased for Badges of Justice from Geras in Shatrat. That's like the vendor. I think a lot of people were expecting like Nether Vortexes to go insanely up in price, so they've probably been stockpiling it. But literally Vortexes are selling for like 50 gold, 100 gold, like top, max in like gold DKPs, right? So that's not really gonna change much, but I guess people can get their Dude, you can get double Dragon Strike so fast now. Imagine you're a fresh enhancement shaman or a fresh warrior. You go, you ding, you do a few dungeons, you get your heroic stuff, then you buy double Dragon Strike, and you can just like dude, instantly, man. That's crazy. I'm about to do hardcore heroic Blood Furnace this week. You guys scare me. I'm a healer. You'll be fine, man. You're only doing the most difficult dungeon there is, Jackonator. You'll be okay. But thank you again, by the way, Gerst and Rakete. Thank you. Into Zul'Aman and more on the March 24th. In the Eastern Kingdoms, just south of the beautiful Elven Kingdom of Quel'Thalas. The eerie Ghostlands beckon would be adventurers daring them into the Amani stronghold. Okay, so this is just like the lore. This is like all the lore about the Zul'Aman and stuff like that. So yeah, they're releasing the Zul'Aman. Obviously, we can do the time challenge with the Amani warbear. It's gonna be a fun thing. I think this is gonna be fun for stream. We could take a bunch of boys in there and we could try to do time runs. We can do Amani warbear giveaways, guys. Yeah, we get a group together, we do a Zul'Aman run, we try to time it, get people some bears, man. That would actually be super dope. First gold DBG, I got 7 vortexes, paid 100 gold each. Yeah, it's really cheap. Hardress Amani bear. No, everybody gets it, I think, right? I think if you do the time runs, then everybody gets the Amani warbear. Or is it only one? Is it only one? Oh my gosh, I thought it was the whole group. Okay, I haven't done this since like literally 2007, so my memory is very skewed. So, okay, so you only get a single Amani warbear. That is interesting. Dude, we're gonna be doing a lot of Zul'Aman then. Yeah, it says it right here. Rescue all hostages and your raid will be rewarded with 1 Amani warbear epic mount. Yeah, so the way you do it is you do the Eagle boss, Bear boss, Dragonhawk boss, then the Panther boss, Hexmaster, and then Zul'Jin. Okay. That's cool. Used to sell them back in the day for like 3k a run. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many. I just realized this. There's gonna be so many Zul'Aman selling warbear mounts. It's gonna be like 8-9 people and they're gonna sell a guaranteed Amani warbear for like, I don't know, 5k gold. And it's gonna be like a carry, right? Ay. But that's interesting though. I mean, I'm actually excited for Zul'Aman. I think it's a really cool raid and it's something we could do with only 10 people. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get 25 people together for like a big raid, so that's pretty nice. I like that. Surely no one will grief those runs. We'll see about that, I guess. Was it only noticed when resub? How are you doing as well, man? Okay, an Outland world boss changes. Doomlord, Kazak, and Doomwalker are now more eager to share their spoils. Their loot is now bind on equip from bind on pickup. Wait, so you can sell their gear. It's a gold DB today, Barbas. The following bosses can now drop Badge of Justice, giving you more opportunities to obtain the valuable currency. Doomlord, Kazak, and Doomwalker, all bosses in Karasan, Gruul's, and McThernon's lair. So they all now, dude. So these all drop 2 badges now as well. So 1 Karasan run is 20 badges. That's actually insane for fresh players. All bosses in Serpent's Shrine and Timber's Keep, and all bosses in Zul'Aman. Yeah, so everything just drops 2 badges. Okay. In addition, Gyarados and Sharath now has more powerful wares to offer in exchange for badges of justice. Yeah, so I know on my Shaman, I'm gonna want to buy like the better Enhancement Shaman Totem Relic. But we'll see what else there is, I guess. The following leatherworking items can be trained. Okay, so there's some better drums and stuff like that. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so TB... Dude, you know what this means, guys? We're getting closer and closer to Wrath. Because this is the second to last phase of TBC. There's one more phase after Zul'Aman, and that's the Sunwell patch with Isle of Quel'Thalas, like up there, and like Magus' Terrace and Sunwell. Yeah, it's literally like almost done. Like TBC is almost done. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, we don't obviously know for how long the drought will be. If I were to give a guess, I would assume the Zul'Aman patch is probably gonna be 3 months. And then the Zul'Aman is gonna be a long one, right? That's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be like Nax in Classic, basically. You know, it's gonna take a long time to get through that one. But yeah. We'll see. Wrath will be in November? I don't think so. I think Wrath is gonna be early next year, if I were to give a guess. But maybe my guess is wrong. We'll see. I do think that they said they were gonna do pre-nerf Muru, but I'm not entirely sure. If Wrath is released, I might have to return. I mean, it will. It will release. 100%. Did I quit SOM? No, I haven't quit SOM. It's just... I'm mostly focused on TBC and stuff like that, but I'm still playing SOM. I'm just kind of like casually going through it. I'm not like maining it per se, right? I'm just doing it as a casual thing, really. That's really it with SOM for me. No, wait, next year, then Sunwell patch will be 6+ months. I think Sunwell patch is realistically probably gonna be like 5 months or so. 4 or 5 months, I think so. It's gonna be a long patch. Because you gotta realize, we have Isle of Quel'Dolas, we have Magus' Terrace, and we have Sunwell. Isle of Quel'Dolas has a bunch of like dailies and like stuff you can do up there. There's PvP and stuff like that. And Magus' Terrace is a huge dungeon as well. And then Sunwell is the biggest raid, right? It's gonna be a long patch, 100%.